Welcome to the SHAC. It's Thursday evening, 7 o'clock. My name's Barbara Gray, and we're going to have another lovely session, hang out together, do some doodling, and keep each other company. So we'll wait for some friends to come in. I hope you can hear me. Now, let me see. Grace is in the building, all the way from the Big Apple, New York. Isn't that lovely? Oh, the joys of the internet. So Grace is going to be in the room with you if you have any questions. She'll be happy to help. I've got Ragnar. No, actually, this is Eric. I've got Eric for company. So if suddenly a cat leaps up onto the desk, it's mine. It's ours. It's Eric. My glasses are filthy, so I just want to change that. And Gracie says that the sound is good, so we'll just let our friends find us and then we'll get cracking. Because we haven't seen each other since last Thursday. Easter Monday, here he is. Easter Monday, of course. We had a holiday, didn't we? Did you do anything nice? Did you enjoy your break? Did you have a break? We did. We did. And, oh, that's a bit better. And yeah, I did pottery and printing, had a really lovely weekend. So that's cool. Come on in. Here they come. Lovely to have your company. Always good to see you. It's been pouring down, absolutely persisting down here today. Really bad. So the old building site over the road is a swamp again. They've got the big, they're trying to build, but it's quite difficult when it just rains incessantly. So they're building these houses, but now they've got the big pumps. You know how loud they are? So they've got these massive pumps going all the time, trying to get the water out of the foundations, really. It's a shambles. Yeah. Come on in. It's lovely to have your company. That is not my problem. We've got other situations. We've got other issues. Not my circus, not my monkeys. But they have closed the road. So at least we haven't got all the traffic flying past. It's quite nice when the road's shut. Yeah, come on in. It'll be good tonight. We're on F, and I've thought about it for ages. And there's so many things that start with F. And I thought, yes, F for fun. We will have some fun this evening, and I hope you enjoy it too. So when we were together on last Thursday evening, we did the elephant. Oh, he was so cool. Weren't they lovely? Thank you, Picasso, for the inspiration. Dry in Cumbria. I'm glad to hear it, Janet. Wet in East Sussex and Kent. Absolutely soaking. Come on in. Yeah, it's good to have your company. There you go. We've already got over 60 people. My eyesight is really ropey. Time to get some new specs, methinks. So let's have a look at these while our friends are finding us. These were the elephants that we did last week. Then they come out lovely. Really enjoyed them. They were on our Darjeeling paper, and then what we did was we cut them out. Well, we rubbed out, didn't we? We used a white eraser pencil to rub out before we stuck it down. So that's how we got the lovely pattern. Really cool. And I saw some smashing ones on Facebook, because that's what we do, isn't it? We if we want to, don't have to, but we can always post our artwork on Clarity Worldwide. And it's lovely. It's lovely. It's just lovely. For me, it does me the power of good, because I know then that you've enjoyed it and you've taken it right through to the end. But to be honest, the SHAC's not about that, is it? The SHAC is really just about hanging out together, keeping each other company, redirecting that thinking a little bit. So today, Dave's had a lot of problems. I don't know if you're aware, but he's got really bad problems with his knees. It's the lament of the farmer. And a couple of weeks ago, he had a little surgery on his knee, And I won't go into the details because it's not very nice. You know, no one likes to talk about gristle and cartilage. So anyway, he had keyhole surgery. They thought it was going to get better, and it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And so yesterday he went back to see the surgeon. Today he went to see the physio, and conclusion, didn't work. The procedure didn't work, so now we've got to go again, which is a little disheartening for Dave more than anybody. But it's just disappointing, you know, because we were so optimistic and hopeful that it would work, but it didn't. So yeah, so I came up here. This is the point though. So I sat with Dave. We said, well, you know, it is what it is, and we're living in the solution. It will get sorted. It's just going to take a lot longer than we thought. And then I came up here and I was miserable. I wasn't miserable in front of Dave because that doesn't serve any purpose, does it? And I came up here and I thought, oh, bloody hell, that's all we need, you know. That's gonna sort Dave out. So I was really miserable, and then I was thinking, oh, now I've got the SHAC. Sorry about that, guys. And I thought, oh, now I've got to think about something to do. And then I got all anxious because I thought, oh, I'd spent the whole morning getting ready for telly on Sunday. And then I was really unhappy and I was really low. Like, don't get that low very often. And then I thought, oh, sod it. I've got to do this at 7 o'clock. So I might as well, you know, physician, heal thyself. Let's just get it done. Anyway, I'll tell you what, by the time I'd finished doing the prep for this evening, I was laughing like a drain, which they wish they had. I tell you what, I had so much fun doing the prep. So I can't wait to get started and share this little trick or technique with you. It is so fun. It really is. And all you need is a couple of paintbrushes, 3 paintbrushes if you have them. Doesn't matter if they're the same size or different ones, but you need, look, I've got a little selection of paintbrushes. Okay. So you need some paintbrushes. I've got 3 I started with 3 the same, and now having gone through the process, see, I saw something similar to this on Instagram. Gracie sent it to me, and I thought we could do that. you know that one. I could make that. I could do that. And I thought we could have a real bit of fun doing this. Anyway, point being, yeah, we need paintbrushes. We need a bit of acrylic paint. It's all right. We'll sort it out at the end. And if we don't get to it tonight, we'll definitely, hello, darling. We'll definitely do it on Monday. All right. TV Sunday, Monday, by 10 o'clock Monday morning. Do you want to come and say hello to your friends? Hang on a minute. And then he might leave me alone. Come on then. Oh no, he's off. He's wondering who I'm talking to. Right, where was I? Yeah, so let's get started. First things first, we've got to do the letter. Every day, every time we start a new letter, we're drawing a letter because we know that the 2024 is the year of the alphabet at Clarity. Okay, so we're on F for fun, for family, for friends, for fashion, for flowers, for fuss, for lots of words that F's a good letter. Right, so we've done E. Now we go on to F. So let's have a look. There's our E from last time. Now I did do an F today. I actually got ahead of the game. Let me see if I can find it. There's the A with all the letters. I've got C, D, C, D. Got loads of duplicates here. Hey, F. F for Freddy. There we are. So the F's actually a piece of cake because it's just the E, but without the bottom bit. Bottom bit. Okay. F for feathers. I just saw feathers flash by. Nice. Yeah, I mean, there are no rule books here, you know, friends. F for friends. If we decided we wanted to hang around F for a little bit longer, you know, once we've had our F for fun. What? Oh, I'm gonna have to let you go outside, darling, if you're gonna start whinging. I'm not talking to Dave, I'm talking to Eric. It's all right, he'll settle down in a minute. It's only because I'm talking, he's like, well, go on then, do something. Right, yeah, we can always hang around, can't we? If you've got any good ideas. Grace is on the ball tonight, is she? Good, I'm glad. It was lovely to spend time with her. Yeah, so she left on Thursday, went back to New York. And so Dave and I have been alone since then. And yeah, it's very quiet when Grace isn't around, I can say. Not great, but it is what it is. So let's have a look. So we've got the F. Let's do the F, shall we? What we're going to do the F is get rid of that one. And we'll put a piece of copy paper and the E, because the E is the F without the tail. Right, there. So you go like that. Slide that in there like so. Because if you think about it, there's your F right there, isn't it? Gosh. So we need a pencil. Avez-vous a pencil? Where are you going now? Oh, I'm going to have to let him go. Where are you? Oh, I don't know. Right, okay. F. I'm going for F for fine here. And I'll move my... Because this is going to... Do you know what I realised as well? I need to do some catching up, actually. Where's that book? I started a book. Not that one. Do you remember at the beginning we said we'll start a little journal? Well, look, I've got A. I've got A for apple. I've got to do some catching up now. I'm already on F for something, right? But I'm gonna do these. This is gonna be my Saturday job, is catch up in that little book. I love those little watercolor books. Right, we'll get these out of the way because we're going to use those. Right, F it is. F for effort. Right, so let's see, where are we? You dare not let your cats in the craft room, Jackie. Everything gets knocked off. Yeah, I'm with you on that. But we'll see. We'll see. He may just settle down. I can't concentrate with him in the room, only because I've done all the prep for the television and it's all stacked quite precariously behind the cameras. And if he knocked them all down, then there'd be a lot of effing going on in here. So, Cat, I'm going to have to let you go out. Go on. Off you go. See you later. I just had that, you know, that future memory where you go, that premonition where you think any minute now there's going to be a caramba and the whole lot's going to come down. And then all the boxes, because I put all the different demos for Sunday in little boxes, you know, like the obsessive person that I am. And I just had this vision of all these boxes crashing down and everything back on the floor. 9, 9, 9, 9. Right, F. Okay, so we're going to use the outside line here, but we need, let's make our, I'm just going to go with the same lines as I used on the E and the Z and the D, just to give me my height. See, so it's that line there, isn't it? Oh, hello. There we are. Right, so I'm telling you, you've got to concentrate. Put your fingers on that bit because you're bound to just go continue on the E. Well, I'm not saying that you were, I did. So I had one job to do, which was to go down here and make a tail. And I went straight round. Put your finger on there, Gray, and then you won't do it. Go down there. Right. And this time we'll just keep it simple on the capital letter, the uppercase. There you go. So now this one is going to come round like that. That'll be a nice F, like so. So if I lift this up now, isn't that nice? There you go. Instant. See, the more letters you do, The more you do, the more help you've got, really, you see? Right, so actually, this one, if you look here, the F looks a bit weird, actually. I think there's something wrong here. Do you know, like, do you think it would look better? But let me take out this. I think this looks weird, this hooky bit. I think that looks more like in keeping with the rest of the alphabet. If we just come in and we go, I don't know if I want to do another. I think that probably looks better, doesn't it, than what we had before. Yeah, I think so. Right. And now you know why we use tracing paper. Right, there you are. So you go like that, and then down we go. Get that little hook going. That would look nice. There. And then I went a little bit woo-wah and did one of those ones like cursive. I thought that'd be quite nice too. So we could give that a go, can't we? Right, ready? So what we'll do is we've got to kind of, this time we're going to have to sort of just draw it. Okay. So I think I'm just going to go for it. And I'm just going to start here and I'm going to go like that and I'm going to go down like that. That'll do. And then I'm going to go down there like that. And then this bit is in the middle of the, like there, see? So we're going to make sure that that's the same. Is that like that there? Are you doing this or are you just watching me struggle? It's fine. It's fine. I'm here to keep you company. We're here to keep each other company. Right, there you go. That'll do. Right, and then we're going to come down like that. Do we want it to be straight? Because if we want it to be straight, then we need to come over a bit like that. Yeah. This would be nice. Right, so down we come like that. And then I reckon that, my friends, will do nicely for an F. Lowercase. Okay. There you go. That'll do. 1. Good enough. 2. This one. So what we're going to do here, okay, let's put this line there so we sort of stay the same height on that one. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go like that, like that, like that, and like that. Okay, so we start here and then we're going to go like that. Right, let's give it a go. Don't look at what you've done, Greg, because that won't help you. You're going to go like that, like that, like that, like that, and like that. That'll do. Right, so now, if that's good enough. And then what we've got to do now, if that's that bit, it's not quite long enough. I've got to come down a bit further. There you go. That'll do. Now it's longer. One of the things that the SHAC has taught me is it's all about the process. You know, we used to say all the time, didn't we? There are no experts in the building. I'm only the bus driver. There are no experts in the building. I'm only the bus driver. And it's absolutely the truth. You know, my job is just to get us from A to B, to get us from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock and have a bit of fun and learn a little bit, you know. And it's weird. When I do TV, I get so nervous. It's very performative, if you see what I mean. I get really nervous, even after all these years. But when I do the SHAC with you, I just feel it's different. It's very different. I don't get worried or nervous or, you know, quite the opposite. There. That's a nice F. I like it. I think I like that one a bit better. That one looks, I don't know. Yeah, this one's comes out a bit more flair on it. Like that. Okay. But who's to say? They don't all have to be the same, do they? There, that's better. It's got a bit more of a curl on it. There you go. So there's our F. F for fantastic. Okay. Yeah. So I think what I'm saying is that it's like, it's the longer we hang out together, I don't know if you feel like this, but it's not about, it's never about the outcome. It's great if you can find, you know, if you get something great out of it, you know, like the elephants, you think, oh, I really like those, you know. But for me, it's all about the process. It's all about the actual doing of whatever it is we're doing. I'm telling you this because in a minute, you're not going to be worrying about the outcome. Don't even go there. If you overthink what we're going to do in a minute, you'll if you try to control it, you've just got to let your hair down and have some F for fun. Okay? Right. So we'll put our letters away and then we'll start. Shall we? And I'll show you what we're going to do. And then we'll see. Now, it worked really well earlier on when I was doing it on my own. So now I'll probably make a holy mess of it. But as I say, it's all about the process. Okay? It's just something neat. And what it does is it kind of taught me, right, when I was doing it this afternoon, not to expect or not to preconceive, you know, just do what I suggest, and then you'll see that the next step comes automatically. It's one step at a time. So I'll show you, right, because what we're going to do is do some little marks. So first of all, you need a kind of a mat like that. So we sell these. I think we just ordered a load of them. They're the craft mats. I like these. They're just plain craft mats. They're really good. I'm sure we've got them on the website, because I remember thinking that we'd sold out of them. And I thought, well, I use them all the time, these things. So let me move over a little bit. And I'll make sure that right, so we need that. I've got all this stuff we sell, okay, but I'm sure you've got loads of this stuff anyway. So this is acrylic paint. There you go, non-stick crafting sheet. Gracie says we do have. Cool. They're from no, they're from, yes, our friends. Ruth, Sticks 2. Sticks 2? Yeah, Sticks 2. Good people, nice people, good quality. Anyway, it works for me. So what we're going to do, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put 3 little tiny amounts, because you can always add it. We're going to put 3 little tiny amounts on the craft mat, and then we're going to dilute them with a bit of water. So you need a little pot of water, right? You need a couple of paintbrushes. I'll go with 3, and then maybe, you know, we can add. When you get it down, then you'll get adventurous. Okay, and then what you need is just loads of those, you know, our 3.5 by 3.5. I'm deliberately not showing you what we're doing until we've got all the bits and pieces. We need the recipe first, right? So we've got all the ingredients, and then we'll have a go. So we've got these little things. So now we've got a craft mat, we've got a couple of paintbrushes, we've got some water, and we've got these, okay? And down the road, we're going to need those pencils as well. Right, that'll do. Okay, so let's have a look. Now I think it's important that I show you where we're going, so that you understand the process direction. Otherwise you won't get it. So if I show you these, right, these are little people. Right, ready? I'll show you. So we've got these little people, and I'll show you that you understand now. Look, there are the colors, there are the bodies, right? Dob, 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 dob. So you see, when you're doing these, let me come in close. They're really cool. So this is my first attempt. I reckon, okay, I reckon we could get really good at this, right? But you've got to kind of figure it out first, okay? So let's have a look. So we've got a load of people, and then let's see. So I went down the F for family road, right? So now I did, look, F for family. So the object of the exercise, you could do loads of people, all different. And I didn't think, oh, I want him to have a blue dress. And obviously I mixed it up a little bit, but I didn't overthink the shape of their outfits, right? Here, I was definitely thinking 2 adults and a child. So I went long, long, and tiny, right? That was the summit. The thing is, when you do this and you haven't added the heads and the legs and the body, then it just looks crazy, okay? But they are so nice to do. And you can use watercolor, but personally, I really loved using the acrylic because it dries quite fast. And also I've got my dryer to speed dry it. But what's great is you can rub it out and it just stays in place. And the acrylic is quite vibrant. You know, obviously we dilute it a little bit, but let's have a look at a couple more just to give you some idea. Now this one's now I started thinking, okay, so I've got it, I've figured it out now, right? So then I put the blobs down like this. Let me show you this bit. Look, see, you know the brushes was just, I splayed it like that and went like that, right? And then came back up. So I got those bits, turned it round, F for fashion. Check those little girls out. Hey, I know. I really was enjoying it. Then this was the one. Now, this was when I started curling up laughing because all I well, I'll show you. Right. F for family photo, right? Because at first I only had these, I think there was these two, and then I thought Fat Club, and then I thought, no, you can't say that. You can't. So then I had family photo, and then I thought I need a little dog, so I've got to do a little dog as well. So that's another little blob. We'll work that one out. And then we had the followers. So then I made a great big, like a queenie type like that, and then I had form a queue, and then I lost it. It looks like they're all standing in a queue for the loo. Yeah, so between Fat Club and Former Q, I was wheezing with laughter. And here I am on my own up here, didn't even have Eric with me. And I'd come in an hour or so earlier, tearful. And by the time I'd finished doing these stupid blobs of paint, I was wheezing with laughter. And then I went back in the house, and Dave and that's the thing. It's not medication. It's just wonderful, you know, that something so harmless can have such an impact. So just bear this in mind. And if we can just get the trick down, I can't wait to see what your people look like. So, but don't overthink it, right? Let's just get going, and then we can do loads of them. What's the worst that can happen? We've got a few bits of card, right? You chomp through the card, fine. You've got a bit of paint, fine. And that's it. And I'm the only one that's making a clown of herself. You're not. You can decide whether you want to post your art or don't. Eh? Right. Stretch your necks, left and right. Do you remember because I've been doing my prep all day, I really was heads down, you know, and it does get to your neck after a while, doesn't it? Right. Are you ready? Let's get started then. Sip of tea and then we'll get going. What do you think, Grace? They're pretty cool, aren't they? Hey? See, I think that I reckon we could have some real fun with this. So we've got like I tried some other bits. I wasn't so sure about this though, but I gave it a go. I did F for flowers, right? And I did a bit of blobby with the flowers. And then I did F for forest. Oh, yeah, well, it works. It works, you know, but I want to stick with these for, I need a little bit more in the centers and a little bit more shade. That's the advanced class. Right, okay. So what we'll do is we'll put, let me just get it so that I think if I come out a little bit, only so that I've got enough room so that you can see it when I'm working. So I can work over here. Let me put this here so I know, right? I'll work over here so you can see that, but we'll have the paint up here, right? We'll have the paint up there. That's good. Actually, put the paint up there. Okay, so we've got, I reckon we've got phthalo turquoise. Love this colour. And we'll put a little bit, is that too high up? No, that's good enough. Right, just a tiny bit. Don't need much. And if we need more, we'll add more, can't we? I'll leave a little gap so that, what's this one? Crimson. Yeah. And then I've got a really thick one. This is cobalt blue. This is heavy body. So these are good quality actually. If you use a gel press, this is great for that stuff. This is the best for the gel press, I think. Now we'll put another little bob there. This is quite thick though. So, you know, you can see that this wouldn't work concentrated. It won't run, right? So we'll give this a go now. You ready for this? I think we'll start with just the little people. We'll do a little crowd of people like that. We'll get that going first, okay? And then go from there. But first of all, right, we've got a bit of water. We need to dilute this. So I've got 3 colours. I've got 3 paint brushes. And I've got a bit of paper towel as well. Right, so I'm going to use 1 paintbrush for each colour. You enjoying this, or have you all left the building and I'm on my own doing this? Come on, it's got to be fun. It's got to be F for fun. Right. Okay, let's give it a go. And like I say, she said, covering her derriere, there are no experts in the building. So add a bit of water. Right, here we go. And dilute it a bit. Not too much, but yeah, you'll soon get the feel for it. Right, so stick that in there. Wet the brush. In we go with the red. These are quite bright colours. Yeah, you can see that easily, can't you? All right. Do that with that one. And then the blue, this is quite a, look, see, you can see the difference. It's really, this is heavy duty. Yeah, but it dilutes just the same. There you go. All right. I just thought I'd try a different one, see what you get. But you could use any acrylic paint. Oh, what do I think about that one? Yeah, a little bit of water just helps it move better, right? Okay. A bit lumpy. Get that out of there. It's got to be 10 years old. Right, that'll do. Okay, so I'll put my water over there. Angela said, "That's me in the green." Which one? Oh, we are so self-deprecating, Angela, aren't we? I really enjoyed it. Well, you could be the one in the, it could be worse, you could be the one in red. Look at her legs. Right. Now, be serious. We're doing these little people first, okay? And I recommend that we have a piece of this card so we see how much paint we're using and how much paint we need. Because you might think, oh no, it's way too thick, right? I need to dilute it a bit more. So let's have a look what happens. Let's see if we go. Let's see if we do this. We don't want much. Let's just go really lightly to start with, right? Well, that wasn't too hard, was it? It's still quite thick though, see? I want it to be a little bit runnier than that. Let's give it a bit more water. So it's the heavy body one. That's the one that's needs a bit more. Cool, that's wet. That'll be all right though. Right, 3 people in blue. Pop that like that. Let's do a bit of red. Let's do a bit of red. Right, little red one. I'm going to get rid of some excess so it's not quite so bad. Right, let's put a little red one there. I'll put a red one there, like that. That'll do. So all we're doing is just trying out a couple of daubs of paint. Don't overthink it, honestly. This is way too thick. So what I'm going to do is just spread it out so it's wetter up here, look. Diluted. There you go. Watery. Be more fun to use. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting rid of the excess there, like that, so it's not quite so. So I've got a little green fella, and there's a little green fella there. I'm going to put another little green fella in there. They're all, and then let's put a little tall one there. Just don't worry about it. Just do that. That's it. All right. Now, let's do some more. Start with the green this time, since you've got that one in your hand. Let's do a couple more. This time we'll do a bit bigger. They're a bit bigger this time. So now spread it out like that and then come up like that. Okay, there you go. I think I quite like that. Right, you can go like that, spread it out. Look, dresses, go. See, there you go. So do that. And then if it's too thick and it's not splaying right, well, then you know you just got to add more water, right? So now I can go, let's have a look. I'm going to go a red one in the middle, like that. Spread and drag. Nice. Okay. You know what we're trying here, aren't we? We're going for the dresses. Water. Yeah. I read up, I was looking this up earlier on, like, how do you dilute acrylic paint? Well, with water. Right, now this one's a bit heavy duty. See if it works. So let's try it on here first. Let's see. Like that. And then up we go. Oh, that's a lovely one. I wish I'd done it over there now. Right, that's the start of another party dress. That'll do. Right, so I'm going to go party dress. In she goes like that, spread out, and then up she comes. Got a tiny little waist. Love her. There. Let's turn it round. We have our girls. Hey? Nice. Right, so they've got to dry. Are we happy with these? Right, next one. Right, so I've got another couple of girls on the go here. Let's do a couple of girlfriends. I'm going to do one in blue, one in red. Right. Let's just do a load of different ones. How about we do like that? That's it. And then up she comes. And then a little, I don't know, she's got a little sleeveless number. Okay. Come on, we can do this. I think this one needs a little bit of something. Should we give her a bit of a waist? There you go. That'll do. Right, we'll just do 2 there. Okay. Come on. Are you doing this or is it just me? So I've got 3 girls. I've got a crowd. I made a list. Friend, friends, family. Okay, let's try this one then. Let's do mummy, daddy, and child in the middle. Yeah? I'll show you what I did. That was the fashion one. There you go. Look, they're kind of long, skinny ones. Just to give you an idea of what we're actually trying to do here. Yeah, they don't even have to all be the same length because he's got legs, see? She's got a longer dress. Okay? They don't have to stop at the same place. We can always sort that out afterwards. So what we're going to do, I'll go blue dress. So the fun, let's have a look. I'm going to go blue, and then, oh, she's got a little stripe of, that's all right though. That's blue. I might turn it round. Do you think it looks better that way around? Yeah, I do. See, that's the trouble when you start overthinking it. When I did it before, I had no idea what I was going for. So do you see what I mean? So what we've got to do is, rather than try and draw it, you just got to do this and then figure out what you've got afterwards. That's the key. So then this little fella is in the middle like that. Yeah, that's it. That'll do. Don't think about it. It looks ridiculous, but it'll be brilliant when it's done. We just don't know it yet. And the other thing is, there's nothing stopping you, right? So say I want to make that dress a bit bigger. I want to make that a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that's that one. Have you all left the building? Let me see, what else have I got? I want to do, I've got former Q. No, we don't do former Q. We could do, we've got friends, we've got family, we've got fashion, we've definitely got fun. Let's try friend, right? Just let's do, how many friends should we have? 4 friends? Let's do 4. Yeah, just 4 friends. Okay, so we're going to go, let's just do something different, right? He knows where the fridge is. Notice I said he. Right, so he knows where the fridge is. He's a big boy, right? Oh, I'm going to go with green now. And then we're going to make a skinny one. Let's do a skinny one. How many friends did we say we're going to have? 4. There's a skinnier one. Yeah, he'll do. Or she, right? How about we try one with a waist? Let's give it a go. I'm going to do a waist. I wonder if we can do this. I think I've got too much paint on it. Right. How about if I'll go fat and then in and then out again? Yeah, well, it is what it is. We will make something out of that. And then I'm going to put another really, should we just have 3 friends? It's 3's a crowd though, isn't it? Let's do a 4th one. I tell you what I do want to do is make a little dog on that other picture that I was mucking about on. Let's do a dog. Let's do a dog here. How should we do a dog? Well, let's just do a blob and then we can figure it out afterwards. Right, there you go. That's a dog. Okay. That's the dog. And then once we've done these, I'm going to put another dog in here. I'll do one sitting up this time. There you go. That'll do. Right, there's a dog. He needs sorting out as well. So what we have now is we've got all these F for fun pictures, right? Let's have a look. Hang on, let's move this out of the way a minute. I've got a bit of a thing going on. Okay. Right. So we've got fashion. No, we've got fashion here, haven't we? We've got we've got friends. We've got friend. We've got a crowd. We've got green finger. Now they need to dry so that we can add a bit more, because we can't go into this with a pencil until we've done it. So do you know what I want to do though? I want to, let's put these to one side, right? We'll put these to one side and let them dry for a minute, and then we'll water it down and do washy ones, right? So we've got these as well. This is our 1st generation paint. This is how we learn. Okay, friends? Is anybody doing this with me? Is anybody doing this with me? They need to dry. What's going on there then? What have I got on there? Grass? She's got a grass skirt on. Wonder what that is. Okay. Right, so let's do some watery ones and see what happens then. Okay, right, watery it is. Just give it a bit more water. There you go. These are going to be waterier. You can see that straight away. In fact, I might even push the boat out and change the colour a bit. So we've got a bit more of a, yes. Yeah, here we go. So we're getting a bit of a purple going now, a little bit of a blend, a bit more maroon, look, bringing in a little bit of the blue. Yeah, it's got to be good. Right, watery. And then we'll give it a go. So we'll get rid of the excess and then we'll see what happens. I hope you're having a go with this. Now, let's see what we're going to do. Okay, let's see if we just do a little, yeah, see, these are much waterier, much nicer. So let's go again. Got a couple of little dresses. That'll be nice. I might even give them a hat. Just put a little dot in and then you can connect that in afterwards. Right, get rid of that blue for a minute. I think I've got too much going on. Let's get some water going here. Muddying up the colours a little bit, but that's okay. I bet you could get a fantastic teal. Do you know, if you, let me grab a little bit of that there and bring that over here. Yeah, I bet that's a lovely teal. I'm losing the blue, but hey ho. Right. Do you know what's lovely? It's just not caring about, oh, what have we got here? Right, okay. So we've got another one there. See how different it is when it's watery? And then we'll do a really, should we do a skinny one? There you go, little skinny fella, there. These are couples, look. Okay. What about a little kid? Do a little tiny, he doesn't know what he wants to do yet. There you go. That'll do. So there, this is going to be super. This is art. Got that green. Do you know what it is? It's just harmless fun. That reminds me. So on the, let me see, on the 19th of April, I've got to tell you about this before I wreck my artwork. On the 19th of April, it's a Friday, right? We're going to have a craft along, you and me, friends. So I've got these new stamps. They're really nice. Let's go a little bit larger now, right? I've got these new stamps, really lovely, and I'd like you to get them so that we can have a craft along. So we haven't had one for a while, you know. I think it would be really cool to have a craft along. See how, because it's watery, you can look, you can really add like a bit of depth or a shade. That's it. She definitely needs to check out the size of her. Right, let's get some. What have I got going on here? What colour am I in now? Okay, purple. Yeah, I'll show them to you in a minute so that while this is drying. And so we've got two, oh, we've got lovely colours coming through now, see? This is going to be so nice. There you go, bride and groom. Can you do a bride and groom? Wouldn't that be lovely? That's what I'm going to do. This is going to be Mark's and Alex's wedding card. My son's getting married. He won't believe it if I send him this. So we'll do, I think Mark could wear that colour. Let's give this a go. Right, Mark's tall. They're both very tall. He's 6'5". So let's give that a go. So he's got broad shoulders. Here we go, wedding couple. So we're going to go big on the shoulders like that. And then we'll come down. He's got a lovely triangular shape. There we go. And then we'll give him a couple of little legs as well. There you go. That's Mark. Okay. I reckon that could work. Okay. And then Alex, or what colour should we do her? Not green. Green for the bride's not good. Let's go with a lovely red. Let's go lovely red. Okay. Right. And Alex is going to go the other way. So I'm going to make her dress splay out like this. like that. She's tall as well. Not as tall as Mark, but she's tall. There you go. So that's her dress. And then she's got a tiny waist. And that's it there, like that. What do we think? I reckon that could be a winner, you know. Hey? Right, that'll do. Don't fiddle with it either. Top tip. I reckon that I've done enough. What do you think? We've got enough to be going on with. And then let me just clean my paintbrushes so I don't make a mess. And then I can speed dry them. And then we could add the legs, because it doesn't really, none of it makes any sense until you add the legs. But I have to say, I prefer the ones that are a little diluted, wetter. Okay, but it'll be fine. So let me just put these to one side for a minute, and then we'll come back to them. All right. Okay, let's have a look. So I've just popped these up here. We've got loads going now. Easy, isn't it? Fun, easy. They're drying nicely. Okay. I don't want to put this away yet because I may want to add a little accent, a little hat or a couple of shoes. And I've even, now I'm getting cocky, I've even got some smaller paintbrushes to give that a go. Okay, so that'll be fun. But for the time being, let's just get rid of this stuff because I want to show you about this craft along. Okay, so what I want to do is just highlight these stamps that they come from artwork that I did last year for the retreat in a groovy plate. Oh, hello. Let me put this on the floor. That's safe. There's no cat in the room, so that shouldn't be a problem. I'll just pop that down there. That's it. It's just if I need it. I don't want to have to open the more. Right, so I've got my little... I'll tell you what I'll do, just so that if you can do it, I don't know if you can do a screen grab. Okay. But if you can, just to give you some ideas, there you are. Okay. Right. Fabulous. Fun. There you are. Okay. So what I want to do is just show you about the craft along. All right. And then I want you to get the stamps if you haven't got them because they're beautiful. And then we'll have on the 19th of April, it's a Friday evening, we're going to use these stamps. So again, it's the year of the alphabet. So here we go. Beautiful new alphabet. Corners. So we've got pattern building, 2 hearts, complete with masks. This is so cool. So the masks obviously are going to be ideal. It's just the centers. It's the centers. That's what you really need. So that's ideal. But it will be a really good session. Friday night, we'll have an early tea. Right, so we'll get together 7 o'clock and then we'll just go. And I want to do 3 projects with you. So I thought we'll do one nice, clean and tidy one arty, grungy, you know, a little bit woo-ah. And then one's a surprise. I haven't figured it out yet. I know those two, but I haven't figured out the third one. So quelle surprise. All right, but it'd be nice. And I appreciate the support as well. So those are the stamps. They're really useful. I'll show you there was a plate, a groovy plate. Here it is. So this was the groovy plate that I did. And that was for the retreat last year when we did the summer retreat. So on the subject of the summer retreats, that's something else. The places are slowly filling up now. So if you want to join me in August, Grace will give you the links for that. That's well worth doing. It's it's 2 dabble days. It's like we do a little bit of everything. So and I teach it, and yeah, it's pretty cool. And I think this year it will be extra special. And then in October, there's a parchment retreat at the spa, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And Linda Williams is going to be, we're going to be co-teaching. So Linda and I will be doubling up on that one. That's fabulous. But that's Pergamano, groovy, parchment. That's very special indeed. And then we've got the open days. Right, tickets for the open days, because this is kind of coming up soon. I've got them here. So you've got Friday the 7th of June, Saturday the 8th of June. It's fun. There's so much to do. The tickets really, it just means it's a commitment on your part, and we ticket it so that we know how many people are coming, how many lunches, how many sandwiches, how many, how we've got to make sure that we don't overcook it, so it's got to be pleasant for everybody. So that's why we ticket it. But it's it's the event of the year at Clarity. So, and a lot of people come for 2 days. They come for the 7th and the 8th, and they stay at the hotels round in the area in Ditton and Maidstone. There's loads of really good hotels around there. Not expensive, really. And then they go out in the evening, and we're going to be hanging out in the hotel as well. So, yeah, it'll be good. This time, I think it'll be fun. So I wanted to shout about that, because if you're going to, mainly I want to shout about the craft along, so that you've got your stamps, so we can craft along together, important. And like I say, we appreciate the business. So let me see, craft along I've sorted out, open days I've talked about, and now we're going to have a look at these prints. So let's have a look what we've got. And we've got some strong dry, here we go. I think I'm going to have to dry these, speed dry them, just to give them a go. I fancy trying them. Hey, what do you think? We can certainly get going. And we've got the mum and dad. I can't wait to see what yours look like. Where's my bride and groom? Oh, okay. So these are my bride and groom, right? And I think what I'll do is I'll let them dry like this. And then tomorrow on Facebook, look out, I'm gonna do that one. I think that'd be lovely. Right, so forgive the noise. I just want to speed dry these. There we go. Woo. You can always add a little bit more afterwards, can't you? There you go. And the thing is, if anybody were looking at what we were doing now, they'd think, what in God's name is that supposed to be? Look. I don't know yet. Right, let's give it a go. That'll do. They look pretty good, those ones as well. So that's the bride, that's the bride and groom are that one, and then these are the bridesmaids, the wedding party. Oh, size of them. Oh, it's funny. It is funny when you look at what you've got. Let's have a look. Yeah. Right, we'll start with these ones. We'll start with these ones because they are the practice ones. So now, first of all, which way around do you want to go? Then let's go with a pencil. I'm going to go with a soft pencil. We could go that way around, so that's the top. We go that way around, so that's the head. What do I think? I think it looks better that way around. Oh, I don't know. Like there's any difference. Right, ready? Okay, so the feet. Don't overthink it. Just start. Let's have a look. Let's just start. So we're going to go. I'll just have a look. Right legs. Right legs. Once you get 2 in, so he's got quite big feet. We're looking at him from behind. See? So this fella, he's walking. There you go. But let's do the legs first. And he's walking as well. He's going the other way, like that. Look, they're all walking. So that means you're going to go one leg's like that and one leg's like that. So there's that foot. Just get the rough idea. Look, they look like beetles on the go. Right, it'll be all right though. We haven't finished yet. Right. He's got bandy legs. Look, we give him Look, he's an old man, that's why. There you go. So his legs are a bit bandier. This one's a bit, should we go, we can make one knock lead as well, look, there we go. So this one's a bit longer. We'll bend his leg. He's got legs like Dad. There you go. So actually, where's that rubber? No, I won't rub. I'll just keep going. So this one's really skinny. There you go. Really thin and wiry bloke. And this one's, what's this, a little girl? Yeah, let's go a little girl. Right, so we've got the legs in. I reckon that'll do. Right, we know where they're going anyway. And now, have they got necks or not? Let's have a look. Don't all have to have necks, some do. Just give them heads to start with, and they could be looking at each other. See, they're talking. He's on his own. She's got a lovely coat on. See, that one's got a lovely coat. See, so what's he doing? I reckon they're all talking. This little huddle are talking to each other. There you go. This one's looking up, and this one here doesn't really care. He's looking that way. He's like, whatever. That's that one, right? And this one is the one that's, yeah. So straight away, look. So I used an F pencil for that. So what do we think? So we've got our heads, right? That's it. We've got our legs. Got to start, haven't we? Get a bit of underneath. There you go. So they're not floating. Now, what about hats? I think hats would be quite good. Let's say it's quite cold and wintry. He's definitely got a hat on, that one. There you go, he's got a hat on. This one's just got a bit of hair at the back. She hasn't got a hat on, she's got hair. There you go. I reckon he's got a hat on again. Don't all have to have hats on, that'd be a bit weird. We're not really a hat society, are we? Eh? He's got big ears. Here we go. Right. This one's talking to this one. This one, there you go, he's got a fringe. We haven't got any arms yet either. We'll sort the arms out, don't you worry. They're all quite close though, so they haven't got a lot of arms. But this one could be holding that one's hand. Look, there you go. Ah, love. There you go. So they're holding hands. Okay. These two are little love doves. These two, aren't they? Yeah, they look like they belong together. So you can make them face you. If you change the angle of the feet, then they're all looking at you. Watch. So these ones, because the feet are pointing that way, we're looking at them from behind. They're walking away. But, look, I'll show you. Where's that one? There. Bandy legs. Is that you, Ken? There you go. Hang on, let me get the trousers right. There you go. There he is, Ken. No, you haven't got a head like that. That's weird. But what we could do is give you a beard. There you are. Do you like hats? There you are. But if we turned him round, right, we rubbed out the feet, we could have him coming the other way. Why not? Just make him, let's make this one walk the other way. Right, so we rub the leg. See, and that's what I like about the acrylic paint. So it doesn't move. Once it's dried, it's dried. So this one is coming this way. See, straight away, feet pointing this way. He can have bandy legs as well. There you go. Bit of a poncho thing going on. Hand. Hey. There we are. Looks like one of them Peruvian singers. There you go, pair of trousers. Who says? There you go. You know those hats that they wear, the Bolivians. Look. She's lost it again. Right. There you go. So he's facing the other way. They're all going that way, but just by changing the direction of the feet. Yeah, look, fabulous, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. Let's go to the girls. Let's do these girls. So which one did I do before? That's the family. There's the family photo. I've got to do the dog as well. Form a cue. They made me laugh. And there are the girls. Right, so we've got the girls. So this time, let's do the girls. See, we've got them there. They look cool, don't they? I like the skinny one. Right, so what we're going to do now is neck. These have all got necks. That's the first thing. Neck. And then we've got legs. So let's start in the middle. We can put the legs in like that. They're definitely looking at us, these girls. This isn't from behind. So in with the feet. That's it. Just get the legs in the way you'd like to see them. I think she's going to have her legs cropped, not for any other reason other than that. Look, it's very, very. See? So that goes like that. Actually, that leg needs to be a bit longer, otherwise she's going to look like she's got a club foot. Like that. So there, that's the one. So then we've got her little foot in there. I mean, we could try and give her some high heels, but I just got a feeling that isn't going to look right. So we've got her little feet. And then this one, what's she doing? Right, watch this. So her legs are going to go like that, and she's standing at 10 to 2 because her mum didn't teach her. Right, so she's all sexy, she's very demure, and she feels like a fish out of water and usually wears jeans. Okay, now we've got a neck, we've got shoulders. Right, well, actually, probably want to get the shoulders in first, and then the head. Right, head, quirky angle, like so. Right, hair. They can't all have the same hair. This one has got right. This one's got the earrings and all that sort of hair. She's got Gracie hair. Beautiful. There you go. So she's out on the tiles tonight. Okay. Bedhead and all that. What should we do with the arms? They definitely need arms. I think she's going to be right. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, darling. Yeah. So she's got her sexy little. She's on a promise. And this one, well, she's not happy. I'm going to put her in big shoes as well. So she really doesn't want to be here. She looks like Olive out of Popeye. We'll give her a proper, she's not going to have a lot of luck tonight. There we go. But she's out with her friends. And this one she's going to be the one with her hands behind her back. There we are. And we'll give her a nice little face. Well, none of them have got faces, but she's definitely got a bit more style. Should we give her a fringe? Yeah, there you go. She's got a fringe. There you go. Girls are on the tiles. They're out tonight. She's a bit more Lou Withersy. She's got a bit of something going on in her hair. There, bit bohemian, big earrings. There you are. And I've still got hours of fun. What do you think, friends? It's good, isn't it? Come on. You got to admit, that was fun. So I could sit here all night doing this, but the idea is it's the letter F. There you go. Little bit of acrylic paint, couple of paint brushes, and then just daub away. And don't overthink it, because the real pleasure is in seeing something that isn't there. It's only in your mind's eye. And then suddenly it's magic, really. And, try the dog, try the cat. Actually, where's the dog? Should we have a look at this dog? just to finish, that I had a couple of dogs going. Where's that other dog? There. What do I think? Could that be a dog? Yeah, the dog needs a head though, doesn't he? Hey, and a tail. There you go. Has he got a snout? I ought to do that in blue. I could do that. There you go. That's a good head. That one there. Right, now I've got to do it. Where's the paintbrush? This is how it works, isn't it? Let's just get a little bit of blue. Right. A little bit of blue. And then, I know it's a bit more than that. I've got the wrong paintbrush. That'll do. Right, and then we'll just go in there like that. Hey, dog. Ha ha ha. Ear. Ear. Bit of ear. There. See, this is so easy. You know, we may not have a degree in art, but we're figuring out how to use acrylic paint, friends. Hey, there you go. That's my dog. Wunderbar. Right. Lots of love. I hope you enjoyed that. And don't forget, I'm on telly on Sunday from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Got loads of demos. It's going to be a cracking 2-hour show. And then on Monday, we're back in the SHAC. And let me know if you fancy, we could take this to the next step. We could, I'll have a little practice and we could have another go. But enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you so much for joining me. Grace, you're off the hook in New York too. Lots of love. And I'm going to go and have some chicken and noodle soup now. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye, friends. Bye-bye now.